Have you been feeling these last few days a bit suspended, a bit tired, overwhelmed, confused, just want to sit there and stare in the space, into space? Maybe there's been some disillusionment, some disappointment, miscommunication, misinformation, just feeling like everything is hanging in the air. There's this smoke and mirrors around you. I would blame it on Neptune stationing retrograde on the 4th of July 2025 in 2 degrees of Aries. Neptune is a slow-moving generational planet that spends 14 years in one sign, and once a year it stations retrograde, once a year it stations to go direct. So this time it is on the 4th of July, and a few days before, a few days after, when a planet stations, in relation to the Earth, of course, this is where we feel its expression the strongest. It is very individual, so it depends what it means to you. Have a look at your chart and find 2 degrees of Aries. Is it affecting any personal planet or axis or point? Then it'll have much deeper, more individualized expression for you, and you can always check this with me if you want. Just for £20 I can send you a recording of this specific transit in relation to your chart. But when we go back to the expression of Neptune, what it actually represents and what we may be feeling this first week of July the strongest. It is very much about dreams, visions, ideals, fantasies, detachment from reality. It's about spirituality, intuition, connection to the divine, beautiful dreams. It is very much about creativity, poetry, music, dance, any kind of detached from reality energy, fantasies. It also represents sacrifice, victimhood, charitable action. On a negative side, I would say that Neptune is very much about disappointments, disillusionment, feeling let down, misinformation, miscommunication, not understanding why something's happened, trying to make sense out of things. It is about smokescreen around us and some kind of illusions, but also tiredness and exhaustion, okay? So if you've been feeling like this a few days before, a few days after 4th of July, this is why. Neptune is stationing retrograde. As I said, it will affect you in a certain individual way, depending on where it falls in your chart. Until 10th of December, Neptune is going to be in retrograde motion. This is time for reflective undertone, reviewing our ideals and spiritual goals. It is about refining our dreams and definitely staying grounded, making sure we don't get completely detached from reality. But it's about looking inwards and very much reviewing our dreams, ideals, ambitions, and spiritual goals. I wish you all the best. Get in touch if you want individualized reading, and see you next time.